G'day everybody and welcome to this week's edition of CAW Thursday. Wait, this is not the right date. Sunday Night Anarchy. Couldn't do the show last week because of reasons we won't get into. And we're coming in to you live from... I don't think I'm going to be able to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. So tonight we actually have a hell of a show coming to you. And we're going to start off with a Falls Count Anywhere match featuring Texan Gamer 13 going up against Bad Attitude Nick Williams. Now these two, I do know for a fact, are very familiar with each other. I mean, Nick Williams only likes one to two people backstage, and he actually teams up with them. Texan, I doubt he actually would do anything, but never mind that. The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, by now, seriously, by now, if you don't know where this guy is from, then I suggest you get an education, buy a globe, get an atlas, or look it up online, you uneducated twat. He is your certified scout main, Texan. And no, Hannah, you're not late. The stream just started. And normally our shows would start with a female match. Sorry, just something just threw me off then. I forgot my train of thought. Don't give me that look, Ranger. I was not drinking. And introducing his opponent. From anywhere, he damn well pleases. Representing the Bad Wolves, this is Bad Attitude Nick Williams. Huh. Gonna have to try to remember that, aren't I? But isn't an abacus used for just math problems, not global problems or something? Anyway, Nick Williams, he's one of the guys I really can't stand backstage. I mean, his attitude is fucking... Well, the most polite way to put it is head up his ass. Ironic. That's the only polite way to describe this guy, is head up his ass. That's the only way to describe him that's polite. You really don't want to know what I'd say if I'm not being polite. Really, the entire show would be censored. Alright, Texan is ready. Bad Attitude Nick Williams is ready. Right, ref, ring the bell. Let's do this. And starting with a basic... Okay, Williams, are you trying to do a dance or snake eyes? And chop block. That's what you get for trying to do a move like that just as the match started. Elbow strike. Kick to the knee. And... running bulldog. Punch to the jaw, elbow strike, slap to the chest, kick to the knee, making him drop down. Texan picks him up and DDT. Stomp, didn't get anywhere with that one. And Nick Williams again with the running bulldog. Grab and slap across the face, an absolute insulting move. Jawbreaker. And float over. Was about to hit a DDT, but Nick Williams powered out of that one. And what's Nick Williams going to do here? Well, about to roll the dice, snake eyes. And Texan's bleeding already. I mean, I know Texan was in a hell of a fight over the last several days, but I didn't think he'd be bleeding again this quickly. And again with a snake eyes. And Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Kick to the midsection. Second, third, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. And that kind of looked like a low blow from that angle, but definitely not. Kick to the midsection. Slap to the jaw, elbow strike. And Williams just absorbed it and delivered an elbow. And whatever Williams was thinking, Texan saw it coming. Super kick. Drops down for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. That's bloody hell. I think someone's going to check Texan's boots, see if it's loaded, because that ended too quickly. But anyway, let's check the replays. And yet they're only showing that super kick. Again, check Texan's shoe. It might be loaded. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Texan! Well, technically it was a false count anywhere match, so if his boot was loaded, it'd be legal. But either way, quick match, but a decent match. Now let's get ready for the next one. Just going to block this out because I don't want to spoil the rest of the card. And if you missed it earlier tonight on XPWL's Sunday in the Slaughterhouse, there was an XPWL versus CAW match. So I guess we're going to return the favour as we're going to have the Butterfly go one-on-one with Fluttershout. XPWL versus CAW. Yeah, one super kick and bad attitude Nick Williams was down for the count. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the other side of the world, so you better hope she don't flap her wings, this is the Butterfly! And for those of you tuning in for the first time and have no idea who the Butterfly is, you're going to be in for kind of a treat because she is a master of parkour style of wrestling, aka Lucha Libre. And for anyone who didn't catch the reference of her entrance, well, someone figure that one out. No idea. And now introducing the next her opponent. Sorry, I thought this was a multi-woman match. She is from Equestria, representing XPWL and the Elements of Insanity. She is known as the Queen of Screams. This is Fluttershout. Yeah, and I guess if you're not familiar with the Elements of Insanity, first of all, what rock are you living under and can I come down there with you? No, seriously, everyone knows about the Elements of Insanity by this point. So Fluttershout is a former international women's champion. She came close a couple of times to winning the heavyweight champion, the women's championship, the main one. Alright, Butterfly is ready. Fluttershout is ready. Right, ref, ring the bell. Let's do this. And Butterfly blocking off those two punches, but not that one. Right into a package driver. One. Kick out on one. And kick to the midsection and... well, whatever Butterfly was about to attempt there, Fluttershout reverses into a reverse DD suplex. Sorry, sometimes I trip over my own words. Knee to the side of the jaw. Stomp on the arm. And Fluttershout picks up Butterfly and roundhouse kick to the midsection. And with a stretch armbar. And kick between the shoulder blades. And again with a stretch armbar. And again, butterfly with a kick between the shoulder blades, but Flutter shouts up, kick to the back of the knee, and the other knee. And backbreaker, side slam. And she blocked that one off. Couple of punches, uppercut, headbutt to the midsection. And over the top rope onto the floor. Flutter shout up, screaming at Butterfly to get up. And sit down driver. Bloody hell. And Flutter shout with a slap to the face. And Irish whip it all right into the ring steps. Unlike the previous match, this is not false count anywhere, so countouts and DQs rule are in effect. Irish whip, Flutter shout trips over as she runs across. And Irish whip back into the ring. I think whatever is going on over at XPWL is kind of making Flutter shout both nervous and aggressive. I'm not going to go into what's going on over there. Tune in to Rechidna's YouTube channel and find out for yourself, because they just did the re-upload. 1. Come on, get in the ring. I don't want to see a count-out loss. Slap to the face, overhead punch, shot to the ribs, kick to the side. And Flutter shout with an Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Back elbow strike. And springboard lariat. Butterfly picks up Flutter shout. And I have no idea what the fuck they call that move, but it doesn't matter. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Butterfly has that shocked look, like how the hell did that happen? And looks like we're about to see the Butterfly with an 054. And Flutter shout got her knees up. Flutter shout going to the middle rope. She's just waiting for the Butterfly to get up on her feet. And tried to go for a blockbuster, but Butterfly stepped to the side, knee to the side of the head. And again, Butterfly going to the top rope. And again, going for the 054, and this time nails it. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Again with a quick match, but bloody hell, that was a good match. The back and forth matches I love seeing. And that was what started the match off. And there's that DDT / side slam. I think Butterfly calls that the wing clipper or something, I don't know. And the 054, that was blocked. But that one wasn't. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, the Butterfly! That was a good match, can't deny that one. And Butterfly, even after winning the match, still shows off. Alright, time to get ready for the next match. Again, I throw this up because I don't want to spoil what's on the rest of the card. So in this match, we got a member of the CAW security team, Sledgehammer, going one-on-one with D71092. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the D class, look up the SCP wiki and you'll find out what that is. Yes, the SCP Foundation kind of pushed him on us. I don't know why Ranger accepted it. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Ranger. Why'd you let that guy in? Oh, the strong silent type, eh? Before I do the introductions, thank you So Real Wrestling for the follow. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Seattle, Washington. He is a member of the CAW security team, the Ring Breaker Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer! Yeah, that ring breaker is not just a nickname. In his debut match, he actually broke the ring. I am not kidding. And for those of you who don't know, that nightstick that he's wielding is actually made from a very rare and special polymorphic titanium alloy. And it has been blessed in the magic of order and chaos. Hello, Mr. Trashy. Only his hand can wield that, and yep, I can confirm that's true. And now, introducing his opponent. He is from the SCP Foundation. Site, redacted. Real name, redacted. Reason for being here, again, redacted. This is D71092. You know, SCP Foundation, one of these days you're going to give us some information about this guy, not just a sheet with a lot of black lines through it. I mean, what's his favourite donut topping? Redacted. Does he like long walks on the beach? Redacted. What's his favourite 80s cartoon show? Redacted. Just give us some information on this guy. You know, I have no idea why the hell the SCP Foundation constantly sends this guy over. Ranger's not talking. Hey, they offered me a lot of money, alright? Alright, I get it, Ranger, I get it. Not sure. Alright, both men are ready. Right, ref, ring the bell. Let's do this. And check the size difference between these two. Sledgehammer's size and strength is not to be underestimated. With an overhead belly-to-belly suplex, elbow to the chest, club to the back. I mean, Sledgehammer is technically the first CAW super heavyweight champion, so he's no, slouch. Back elbow strike. Second back elbow strike blocked off. And belly-to-belly suplex, kick to the chest, stomp on the knee, another stomp on the knee. And Sledge with a body splash, but no water in the pool. And, well, Sledge reversed that one into a gorilla press drop. Armbar takedown. And Sledge back up very quickly. Kick to the midsection. And D with a suplex neck breaker. And headbutt to between the shoulder blades. Toss to the side. Kick to the top of the head. And clothesline. A second clothesline. And another clothesline. And just for a cheap plug, if you do like what you see, please give me a follow. I only need about 20, probably 25, maybe 26 more followers before I can get affiliated on Twitch. So if you like what you see, tell your mates and give me a follow. Plug over, back to this match. And drop down on the lower back. And D slammed down. And going for mounted punches, but Sledgehammer's blocking them off. I don't think those mounted punches are going to have effect of that leather mask that Sledgehammer is wearing. Yeah, I once asked him, why does he wear that mask? And I kid you not, he smiled at me and said it keeps my face pretty. I swear to God, little Fausto told him to say that. And drop kick, but didn't even catch any of that one. Knee to the side of the head and drop down for a pinfall. One. Kick out on one. And D71092 measuring him up. And spear. Well, cheers for the compliment. And I'm surprised D's not gone for the pinfall. just went for some mounted punches. That's a mistake. If you have a chance to pin Sledgehammer, do it. High angle spine buster. And now Sledgehammer is measuring up D71092. And ripcord knee. It drops down for the pinfall. But ref called rope break. And hip toss takedown. And hard lariat. And Dee's picking Sledgehammer up. The Sledgehammer wakes up very quickly and with a suplex toss, almost to the other side of the ring. If the ropes weren't there, I'm pretty sure he would have flown out of the ring. And body splash, but missed. Back elbow strike. Missed that one, and clothesline over the top rope onto the floor. And Sledgehammer drops down. And remember, this is not a false count anywhere or no DQ match. They have to get back in the ring to finish this. And snake eyes on the hardest part of the ring apron. Trust me, if you're a former wrestler or a current wrestler, you know how hard that part of the ring is. And reversed into a side Russian leg sweep. And jawbreaker. An Irish whip. Into a reverse suplex. Or the German suplex, if you will. Looked like he was going to go for the Steiner recliner, but instead works on the lower back. Good strategy if you think about it. It takes away the jackhammer, because that move is old back and legs. And Sledgehammer breaks the count, but cops a shot into the ring steps for his trouble. Picks him up. And D7-1 with a front slam. And where the hell is D going? Come on, get back in the ring, you two. Oh, he just wanted a running start. But D cuts that off and goes back into the ring. Sledgehammer. Overhead punch. And ripcord knee. Goes straight to the pinfall, but again, too close to the ropes. And the crowd chanting one more time as Sledgehammer delivers a high angle spine buster and goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Well, D definitely did not make that match easy for Sledgehammer. Taking a look at the replays, there's the knee to the side of the head. With the one, let's see how close this was. Just a 1 count. And the first high angle spine buster. Ripcord knee, but he was too close to the ropes. The second ripcord knee. And I think, yep, that was the one that ended the match. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, the ring breaker, Sledgehammer. And of course he has to pick up that nightstick because, well, only his hand can wield that thing. Well, best way to put it, really. And what's the teleprompter going to give that match? Okay, no score. Seriously, mate? No score? And now it's time for the Nightmare Azura Draven to go one-on-one with the Wind Warrior Kaze. Who is, I need to have this confirmed. She is what, the Misfit champion right now? Or did she lose that title? Well, either way, the only titles Kaze has ever held in CAW is the tag team title with Brianni Del Rey. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the realm of darkness, this is... Oh, she's the internet champion, okay. From the realm of darkness, this is representing not only the army of fear, but the unforgiven. This is the Nightmare. Is there a Draven? And seriously, other companies, if you're looking to raid CAW for talent, I suggest you stay away from the Nightmare Azura Draven. Trust me, she is evil beyond evil. You do not want to know. And considering she's a follower of the Scarecrow, that kind of tells something right there. And when I say evil beyond evil, I mean she's the kind of evil that simply just wants to watch the world burn. Yeah, right, mate, you're not evil. And the crowd here definitely not showing any kind of approval for the Nightmare Azura Draven right now. Okay, I think you might need some therapy. And now introducing her opponent. From Tokyo, Japan. This is the Wind Warrior Kaze. And ever since she got given those blades, which are named the Wind Blades by her, well, ninja clan, her aggression and her style has been a bit more, well, brutal. And if you want to see more of Kaze, she is actually in GWA and XPWL. I couldn't tell you if she's in YWL. Yo, Jim, if you're watching the show, can you confirm it in the chat, or at least jump on the mic and confirm it? Up to you. Same goes to you, Mark. If you're watching and want to join me, go right ahead. Alright, Azura Draven is ready. Kaze is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And Kaze with an Irish whip, but knocked right into the red. Kick to the knee. Slap to the face. And overhead takedown and drop kick to the side of the head. But considering Draven's wearing heels, well, her drop kicks are going to be a bit more ouchy, if you know what I mean. And Kaze with a suplex, but Draven reverses. Into a release German suplex. And Draven was thinking top rope. But Kaze back up and cuts her off. Another punch to the side of the head. And elbow strike to make Kaze go backwards. And a side leg lariat. And a springboard moonsault. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Kaze looks like she's going to go to the top rope, but I think that's a bit too far for her. She's calling Draven to get up on her feet. And Kaze, well, she changed her mind. Kick to the side of the head, back elbow strike, mid shot, side of the head, and a front kick. And kicked right off. And I have no idea what the hell Kaze was thinking, but, well, a reverse DDT. And Kaze's picking up Nightmare. There's a Draven trying to go for a roundhouse, but Draven, well, ducked it. And side slam. Draven picks up Kaze. And quote the Draven, nevermore. And Draven with a coup de grace from a springboard position. Is that going to be enough? Coup de grace. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Draven can't believe that Kaze kicked right out of that. And a stomp on the upper arm. And does it again. But I don't think it's Kaze's arms you need to worry about, it's her legs. Because Kaze has the hardest kicks, not only in CAW, but probably in the other promotions she's a part of. She's knocked out guys 3 times her size. I mean, hell, Sledgehammer didn't believe those rumours and challenged Kaze to knock him out in one shot. And guess what? She did. And springboard moonsault from the top rope. And Kaze going for a dream into a crippler crossface. And back elbow strike. Second one. Third one. Makes her let go. And Kaze tried to go for a springboard lariat, but Draven stepped aside. And dragon screw leg whip. And Kaze dancing aside, stomp on the nose. I think she was trying to break it then. Not many people like Draven. Not even in the back. The only 3 people that tolerate her is the Scarecrow, the Creature Eric Infernal, and the Tarantula. Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Must have been a hammer throw. Stomp, missed that one. And a front kick. And Kaze picks Draven up and roundhouse kick, but Draven stepped backwards. She knows the power of her kicks. And a front slam. And Draven going to the top rope. And coup de grace, but she missed. And powerbomb. Goes to the pinfall. 1. Kick out on 1. And something just kind of took my attention away. And a side kick. Shot to the ribs, another shot to the kidneys, kick to the side of the head. Yeah, I know I said last week I was going to go through everyone's moves and get rid of these, but I forgot the name of it. But I am going to make sure that all of the wrestlers that use that lose that, because I'm sick of seeing that move, honestly. And going for the hammerlock and wrenching on the wrist. And double knees to the kidneys. And a capture running knee. And Kaze measuring up Draven. Roundhouse kick to the midsection and the Shining Wizard. Goes to the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Oh, bloody hell, how close was that? And Kaze can't believe it. Springboard moonsault, but Draven moves aside. I mean, I'm pretty sure I just heard Kaze scream at the ref, Ichi San, or something like that. Ichi San Shi. I have no idea how to count Japanese. Hell, I can barely speak English half the time. And Draven to the top rope and coup de grace. Putting the point of her heels in the midsection of Kaze. 1, 2, 3, that's it. And the crowd not happy. But good back and forth match nonetheless. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, the Nightmare, Izura Draven. And Kaze does not look happy about that one. In fact, she looks disappointed in herself. I think Brianni's going to have to catch up with her backstage and try to help her with this funk she must be in right now. And now it's time for a very rare Champions versus Champions match. As we're going to have the CAW Tag Team Champions, the Latin American Exchange LAX, going in a tornado tag match against the CAW World Champion Stone Cold True Blue and the new XPWL Super Heavyweight Champion Violence. This is actually going to be very interesting because, well, Violence and Blue don't exactly get along. In fact, the first two matches they had against each other, they put each other in the hospital. So this is going to be a very interesting tornado tag match. Now, LAX did sign with CAW because they heard the LWO, or members of them, were in CAW. But, well, Pedro Munoz never re-signed. The only one who re-signed was El Bandito, and he kind of dropped the LWO colours. For now, at least. The following contest is a Champions versus Champions match. Introducing first, they are representing the Latino nation. They are Hugo Lopez and Antonio Ortiz, the Latin American Exchange LAX, the CAW Tag Team Champions. Hugo Lopez, the short guy, and Antonio Ortiz is the big guy. Now these two are basically running roughshod over the tag team division here. No tag team has been able to get close to beating these two for the tag team titles. Seriously, what tag team combination is going to be able to topple these two and take the tag team titles off them? And no, the tag team titles are not on the line tonight. Because, well, a lot of wrestling promotions have a one title per wrestler rule. Means if you hold a championship, you cannot go for another one. And now introducing their opponents. Introducing first, from the equestrian outback, now making his home in Ponyville. This is your CAW World Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold True Blue. Yeah, the reason why Blue calls himself Stone Cold is because, well, he's a lifelong fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin. So basically he calls himself that as an homage to his hero. And if you like Stone Cold True Blue's vest, you can pick it up at the Does Not Exist website or at the fantasy kiosk around the arena tonight. And now introducing his opponent. His tag team partner, I meant to say, sorry. From Chroma City. He goes under several monikers. Walking Armageddon and the Ultimate Heart. Where the hell is the Super Heavyweight Championship? He should be wearing the Super Heavyweight Championship. Alright, I'm going to have to fix that up after this match. He is Walking Armageddon and the Ultimate Hardcore. But now he can officially be called the King of the Super Heavyweights. Your CAW Super Heavyweight Champion, Violence! Bloody game messing up. He should be wearing the CAW Super Heavyweight Championship. He won it last week in an 8-man ladder match. What was that, Ranger? Yeah, I know where the championship is. It got a bit damaged. in transit, so I'm getting it repaired. Okay, Ranger, fair enough. Well, there's your reason. The championship belt got a bit damaged, so Ranger's having it fixed. But don't usually wrestlers wear a replica championship with that case? Do you really think I can afford to have replicas made? Alright, Ranger, fair enough. I mean, come on, I just bought 3 rings because of Sledgehammer. Alright, the LAX is ready. Violence and Stone Cold True Blue is ready. Right, ref, ring the bell, let's do it, and I need to take a breath. Woo. And looks like Hugo's going after Violence, and Stone Cold True Blue is going after Antonio. I was pretty sure that Violence would have gone after Antonio because, you know, big man and big man. And Stone Cold True Blue, what's he going to do here? Try to go for a suplex. But missed the first one, but didn't the second one. And Violence of a spine buster. Running, kitchen, sink knee. And before NWOW owner actually says that Stone Cold True Blue is not going to sign a contract and be turned into a female. He actually said to me, that's happened to me more than enough times and I'm sick of it, so I will not go through that again. And blew up, with a punch to the side of the head, another one and a third one. And Violence going for that move that I really can't stand looking at. And double knee to the kidneys. Elbow strike. Headbutt to the midsection. And Antonio working on True Blue's arm. And Hugo rolls out of the ring. And he's gone for the first toy of the night. Yeah, the organisation known as NWOW, or Neo Women of Wrestling, is a female-only wrestling group. If any men want to sign a contract and go over there, they're going to have to be turned into a female, and Blue does not want any part of that. Pile driver. And Antonio goes under the ring and picks up a kendo stick. And Blue makes him drop it. And Hugo going for mounted stomps. Kitchen sink knee, a second knee, third knee. And Blue talking trash and throws him out. And Hugo going for a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Violence with another high angle spine buster. And Stone Cold Stunner. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Yeah, Blue does not want any part of that. Double axe handle. And the crowd chanting tag team wrestling, even though only one of these two teams are an established tag team. The other two are just rivals just put together. Slap to the chest. And neither of these two have swapped dance partners yet. And Antonio body slams Stone Cold True Blue over the top rope. And Blue landed with an incredible FUD out there. And Hugo with an Irish whip. Kick missed. And a double take and a takedown. Side Russian leg sweep. And looks like Hugo's looking for a toy, and he grabbed a steel chair and clocked Violence between the eyes. But Violence got up like he didn't even feel it. I mean, a shot with a chair of a guy Hugo's size would be like a mozzie bite to Violence. Back body drop. Back fisted drop. Back fisted strike. And looks like Antonio's gone for a toy. And Blue cuts him off. Ripcord clothesline. And Antonio Irish whips Blue back in the ring. And what the hell's Antonio doing? He's just walking around the ring. Looks like, yep, he wants the sledgehammer. And snake eyes on the safety rope. When I say that, with a very sarcastic smirk on my face. And sledgehammer strike, but Blue made him drop it. And a double underhook suplex. Violence picks up the chair and cracks Hugo in the back with it. And cracks him again. And looks like Antonio's going to go for the pinfall. No, he's going to go for the sharpshooter. Now, I have not seen Stone Cold True Blue submit or tap out in his tenure here in his tenure in any wrestling organization. Kick to the midsection. And 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Well, Hugo's going for the vertebraker. And I thought I just saw Hugo's legs buckle as he was trying to deliver that move. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And a surfboard stomp. And Irish whip to the outside. Well, Antonio's going under the ring to grab a toy. He grabs a baseball bat. That's one of Texan's bats, I swear. And a half Nelson German suplex. And Hugo grabs a sledgehammer and goes back out of the ring. Well, Violence is getting up. Stomp on the ankle, but missed that one. Leg trip takedown. And Stone Cold True Blue copped a shot to the midsection. Double headbutt, tried to get him and missed him. A double underhook, suplex. Wild stomp, missed that one, and running clothesline. While Hugo Irish whips Violence, and Violence, I think, tripped over that hammer out there. And Blue sinking something in the shoulders, but eats about 3 elbows to make him let go. Kick to the midsection. While Hugo grabs that steel chair. And roll the dice, snake eyes. Oh, did a spine buster right on the ladder. And Stone Cold Stunner. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Hugo must have known Antonio was going to kick out of that. And raining thunder from down under. And Antonio's been busted open. And Stone Cold True Blue measuring up Antonio one more time, and Stone Cold Stunner. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Neither one of these guys traded dance partners for that entire match. And taking a look at the replays, I'm surprised Hugo was able to pull that off, delivering the vertebraker like that. And I'm not surprised that Violence kicked out of that. It takes a lot more to take Violence down. But let's get the official word. Here are your winners. Stone Cold True Blue and Violence. Whoa, did those two just shake hands? I think those two just did a handshake out of respect for each other. I wonder if this means these two are actually going to respect each other and not try to destroy each other. Throwing up that and getting ready for the next match. And now it's time to go to a match that we should have had. Now originally this 6-pack challenge was supposed to happen at XPWL's Thanksgiving of Pain. But due to travel problems and communication errors, it's nobody's fault, it's just one of those things, it never happened. So we're going to have the match here tonight instead. And for those of you who don't know what a 6-pack challenge is, it's basically a 6-woman elimination match. No countouts, no DQs, pinfalls count anywhere. We have the undefeated Outback Brawler Betty Dundee, the woman with the frozen heart glacier, Angel, Tammy Wicked, Rocking Strings, and the great and powerful Trixie Lullamoon from the PWO. The following contest is a 6-pack challenge. Elimination rules. Introducing first. She is from the pearly gates of heaven. This is Anarchy! Angel! And yes, those pearly gates. The pearly gates that can lead you into heaven. If you've been good and sin-free, I might add. Yeah, Angel is definitely a wrestler you watch out for. She may be good, but she can be dangerous. Yeah, Ranger has a rule of no alcohol backstage. I mean, he can't say anything about not drinking, and what do you mean no booze to get into heaven? Yeah, I think I'm going to stop myself there, because I don't want to offend anyone with that joke. And introducing the next competitor in this match, from London, England, this is Tammy Wicked! And again smashes the guitar. What the hell is the matter with her? I know the punk lifestyle is basically destroy your instruments, but really, those things are expensive. And for those of you who are actually familiar with CA or GWA, however those letters go, saw Tammy Wicked and Jackie Rosa in a Falls Count Anywhere match at, what was it, Fright Nights at Halloween Town or something like that. I wonder if any of those two actually impressed the bookers over there. Yeah, GCA, okay, got it. Well, tune in to Melissa Earwing's channel to watch the replay of that big event they did. Introducing the next competitor of the match. From the Arctic Circle, she is the woman with the frozen heart. This is Glacier! And Glacier, well, the computer screen, mobile phone screen, tablet screen, or TV screen, whatever screen you're watching this from, would not do this woman's size justice. She is possibly the biggest woman we have on the CAW roster. Now, I know some big women from other rosters are actually looking at her as a challenge. Hell, I even think Ruth McKay wants to have a match against Glacier. Yeah, follow that link after this stream if you want to have a look at the replay. Seriously, look at the size of Glacier. I mean, she even defeated Hanneke Fairhole in her debut match. And Hanako has a championship match later tonight. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that. She provides her own guitars. Well, if you didn't hear Ranger, Jackie Rosa provides her own guitars, so Ranger's budget on that is kind of secure. And now, introducing the next competitor in this match. She is formerly from Manhattan, now makes her home in Ponyville. She is the bass player of the band. This is Rocking Strings! Basically, Rocking Strings is the power of the band. Being an earth pony, she has a lot of natural strength behind her. And if you haven't seen Rocking Strings fight, well, first of all, if you watch GCA, you should have seen Rocking Strings fight. She is a powerful competitor. And a former co-holder of the tag team titles. Hell, her and Ivory Shadow lost those tag team titles to the Wasteland Heroines a couple of weeks ago. And a lucky fan in the front row just picked up a souvenir. Rocking Strings towel. Yeah, I know that's a rally towel, but still. It's a hell of a souvenir to take home. And now introducing the next competitor in this match. She is from the Australian Outback. This is the Outback Brawler, Betty Dundee. Or maybe we should start adding the undefeated Outback Brawler, Betty Dundee. Because Betty Dundee has not suffered a loss in a one-on-one match here yet in CAW. I mean, the only loss she technically suffered was from a battle royal situation, but those exactly don't count. Means if she gets pinned here, it won't count towards her undefeated streak either. Yeah, and if Betty offers you a drink from whatever she has in that cup, well, unless you're like me with a cast iron stomach, I suggest you... God damn it. Oi! 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 You know damn well Australians have to say oi, oi, oi by law if they see Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. But yeah, Betty Dundee, well, she is a hell of a drinker because she can drink me under the table, and that's saying something. Ranger, don't give me that look. And now introducing who I believe is the final competitor in this match. From Ponyville, she is a member of the PWO, Pony World Order. She is the great and powerful Trixie Lola Moon. Well, you definitely have to be familiar with her. You'd have to be living under a rock if you're not familiar with her. Whoops, wrong button. I was trying to click this. Silly me. Yep, they pay for that little advertisement as they come down to the ring. And I'll say this, if I ever get big enough and be able to start selling t-shirts, I might actually have some of those made up and sold online. That's if I get big enough here on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I would say bloody Trixie is hamming it up, but then I would have a big pair of angry yellow eyes staring daggers at me. And to redistribute the rules of the six-pack challenge is basically no rules. To win the match, you have to eliminate all other competitors in the match have to be eliminated. You have to be the last woman standing, and falls definitely do count anywhere. So the poor referee would definitely have to have a lot of cardio for this match. And Tammy with a kick to the back of the knee of the Outback Brawler, Betty Dundee. Yeah, well, she's nicknamed the Outback Brawler just for the sheer sake of pure irony, because she wrestles under the parkour style of wrestling. And a release, German suplex, while Rocking Strings is doing a mounted punch on Trixie Lalamu. Now the band and the PWO have had rivalries in the past. Well, unless you're Australian, you probably wouldn't understand that one. And Irish whip. Oh, yeah, I get what you mean there. Now, honestly, I'm sorry about this, but you need to excuse me for a few minutes. I need to go use the announcement ring, so we'll be right back. I'm back, and I'm sorry about that, because I'm honestly seeing things. So I thought I saw something backstage that I really, doesn't matter. And with a pinfall attempt, but, well, missed that one. And Angel with a slap to the face. Whoa. Just saw a sliced bread number 2, and stage dive from the top rope. And Tammy going for the pinfall. 1, 2. And kick out on 2. Well, Betty Dundee and Angel did a double team on Trixie Lalamu. Kick between the shoulder blades. And Rocking, well, attempted big ending, but Betty Dundee reversed it. Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Slap to the chest. Irish whip, Rocking tripped, and Trixie with a snake eyes in the hardest part of the ring apron. And face first, kick out on 2. Didn't even count anything on that one. I was about to say kick out on 2, but of course it happens. And Angel with mounted punches on Trixie. And Tammy wicked with a snap suplex. I'm surprised she has the strength to pull that one. And Betty Dundee with a pinfall attempt on the outside. And stage dive, missed the crowd. And Glacier with an ice pick. And goes to the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Trixie rolls out of the ring. In this match there are no breathers. Pump up, Samoan driver. 1, 2, 3. Rocking Strings has just been eliminated. And ice pick on Angel. And ref way out of position, giving Angel the time to kick out. And leg drop, and try to go for a slingshot splash, but missed that one. Kick to the back of the knee. And face first, whatever that move is. Angel going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And that was very close. And Trixie back up with a European uppercut. And going for Tammy Wicked. Irish whip over the top rope. And Angel lines up Trixie on the ropes. And it seems all four of these women are fighting just to get anything. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to happen with referees, because referees have a very low IQ if you think about it. Their bodies are made of glass and they have a very low IQ. What? It's true. Ask any wrestler. And standing moonsault. And Glacier has Angel in the powerbomb position and powerbomb and oh fucking hell, a whiplash effect. And knee to the midsection. Irish whip back into the ring and Betty Dundee tried the same thing with Glacier. Super kick to the midsection. And 1, 2, 3. Glacier has just been eliminated. Now we're down to the final four. Tammy Wicked, the Outback Brawler Betty Dundee, Angel and Trixie Lullerman. 2. Now there's no real stakes in this match, but I guess Bush Ranger is going to be thinking about the next pay-per-view event we're going to be doing, known as War Games. No, Combat Zone, not War Games, Combat Zone. WWE, don't sue us. And the Rocket Dropper. And a double under and a double arm German suplex. Trixie with a showtime. Try to go for a kick to the chest, but Angel delivers a dragon screw leg whip. Picks her up and a belly to belly suplex. Leg sweep takedown and breakdance leg drop. 1, 2. Oh, kick out on 2. And Betty Dundee looks like she's going to deliver the Uluru elbow drop. Goes to the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No! Bloody hell, that was close. An Angel going for a pinfall again. 1, 2. Again with a close call. And the sliced bread. And it looks like Tammy Wicked decided to go after Angel. And lands on her feet. Dr. Teeth. And Angel rolls out of the ring to catch a breather. And rising knee strike. Back body drop over the top rope onto the floor. And Betty Dundee climbs to the top rope. Well, she's not going to deliver the Uluru elbow drop from up there, is she? Oh, no, she's not. And Hurricanrana from the top rope. And goes to the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, very close. When this match definitely is going to come down to who wants it the most. Who's the most hungry. DDT on the outside. And a kick to the side of the head. But back in the ring, Trixie was about to deliver something, but back elbow strike, second back elbow strike, and a third back elbow strike. Uppercut. And Betty Dundee in a powerbomb position, but, well, Tammy breaks out of it. Kick to the knee. And Angel with a stomp. And delivers a second stomp. Well, Tammy breaks out of what Betty Dundee was thinking. An Irish whip back into the ring. And Angel slams Trixie down on the mat and goes to the middle rope. And whatever Tammy was thinking, Betty Dundee is basically cutting her off. Overshot the move. And a punch to the side of the head, kick to the back of the knee. And Angel going again for the, well, we might as well call that the grace of heaven or something. 1, 2, 3. The great and powerful Trixie Lullermoon has just been eliminated. Down to the final 3. And Betty Dundee climbing to the top rope. And the Uluru elbow drop, but didn't catch any of that because Angel got up. And roundhouse kick. Picks her up. And Betty Dundee dragging Angel to the turnbuckles. And a kick to the side of the head. Looks like Betty Dundee is going to deliver Starship Pain. And nails it. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Bloody hell. Angel's really determined to stay in this match. And running knee. Elbow drop. And Betty Dundee rolling out of the ring to catch a breather. Well, Tammy is going right after Angel, but cops a kitchen sink to the knee. To the midsection. Jawbreaker. And a leg... Well, Make-A-Wish leg drop. Or the wishbone leg drop, if you will. And Tammy on the top rope. Stage dive. And dive straight for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Angel has just been eliminated. Now we're definitely down to the final 2. The Outback Brawler, Betty Dundee, and Tammy Wicked. Well, place your bets, folks. Who's going to win this match? Is it going to be the Outback Brawler, or is it going to be the Punk Star? And Tammy Irish whips Betty Dundee back in the ring, but Betty on her feet tried to deliver a clothesline, but missed. And a DDT. And Betty just got up like she didn't even feel anything. And on the shoulders, guillotine on the top rope. Stomp, missed that one. And Betty Dundee with a Northern Light suplex. And a hit to the chest. Kick to the midsection. Punch to the elbow and block that elbow strike. And a attempted neck breaker, but Tammy breaks out of it into a neck breaker of her own. And a stomp on the arm. Another stomp on the arm. I think she's trying to injure Betty Dundee. And kick to the lower back. And Tammy Wicked must be thinking stage dive, but Betty Dundee up on her feet. Well, she ran into the turnbuckle to avoid that one, but didn't avoid that running knee. All right. 1, 2. Kick out on 1. And what is Tammy Wicked doing? Stomp on the elbow. And she's really been working hard on Betty Dundee's arm. And roundhouse kick to the midsection. Betty Dundee picks her up. Leg sweep takedown into a breakdancing leg drop. And goes straight for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Betty Dundee is shocked that Tammy broke out of that one. And I think Betty Dundee is thinking top rope. And 450 splash, but Tammy got out of the way of that one. And Tammy Wicked dragging Betty Dundee, but cops a couple of elbow strikes to the midsection. Third one. Shakes the cobwebs out. Kick to the chest. Slap, missed. And Irish whip to the turnbuckles. And body slam. It looks like Tammy Wicked again is thinking the stage dive. Nails it. And goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Bloody hell. How? And just how? And Betty Dundee back on the... Tammy Wicked with another stage dive. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2. Kick out again. Betty Dundee does not seem to have any quit in her right now. And sliced bread. And again, Tammy Wicked going to the top rope for another stage dive. If Betty kicks out of this one, I'll be surprised. 1, 2. Oh my God! What is Betty Dundee running on right now? Probably Jim Beam and Jack Daniels. Elbow drop, but Betty Dundee got up. And a knee to the side of the head. And Betty Dundee going to the top rope. And Uluru elbow drop. Going for the pinfall. And ref called rope break. Too close to the ropes. And Betty, rope break in this type of match, really? And breakdance leg drop. And Betty Dundee going to the top rope. And again going for the Uluru elbow drop, but missed that one. For those of you who don't know, Uluru is also known as Ayers Rock. But Uluru is what the Aboriginals call it. Northern Light suplex and bridging it. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Oh, bloody hell. So technically, Betty Dundee is still undefeated here in CAW. We have to see the replays of this one, and bloody hell, this match had a lot of spots to call. And there was one of the breakdance level. Really, cameraman, get a better camera shot. Well, here's the official word. Here is your winner, the Outback Brawler, Betty Dundee. Well, I guess now Betty Dundee can enjoy herself a nice cold glass of Foster's, or Forex, or Colt, or Draft, a Tilly. We all fall down. Sorry, had to do that. Well, now it's time. And they're not giving that a star rating. Well, I'll give it a star rating. I'll give that match 5 out of 5 stars. And now we're coming up to the semi-main event. And it is a triple threat match, where it says the winner is going to receive a shot at the CAW Intercontinental Championship next week. Either next week or at Combat Zone. In this match we have the Made Man Tony Maroney, the Shepherd, and the Surfing Super Freak Tonga Tua. Yeah, winner of this will get a championship match at the Intercontinental Championship against the current champion, who is the Wastelander. And the Wastelander won that title off the Demon Rackadoll, who defended that championship for a good long time here in CAW. The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Darkside, he is the co-leader of the flock, representing the XPWL. This is the Shepherd. And the crowd obviously liking the Shepherd. I mean, the Shepherd did come close to winning the CAW World Championship at one point, but just came up short. I know he has won titles in XPWL. I'm not sure about YWL, but... Okay, where the hell did that rocking chair come from? Sorry about that, pardon me. That wasn't a sneeze, that was a burp. And introducing the second competitor in this match. From Italy, this is the Made Man, Tony Maroney. Obviously, a lot of fans do not like this guy. Honestly, I don't blame him, but if he respects you, then he won't, measure you for concrete shoes or something like that. Now, Tony Maroney is a former two-time CAW World Champion. He has not held the Intercontinental Championship. And I figured he wouldn't go for that title because he'd probably look at that title as beneath him because he's a made man in the Mafia. Yeah, we all know he's part of the Mafia. There's no point in hiding that one. And now introducing the final competitor in this match. He is from Honolulu, Hawaii. This is the Surfing Super Freak, Tonga Tua. Tonga Tua is a former four-time, I believe, CAW Intercontinental Champion. I think he just wants that championship back. Tonga Tua is, well, basically a surfer from Hawaii who loves wrestling as well. He's always at his happiest when he's catching waves on the beach. Okay, Shepard's ready. Tony Maroney is ready. And Tonga Tua is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And Shepard and Tony Maroney are going right after each other, ignoring Tonga. And overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And Tonga not showing any kind of intimidation from Shepard doing that. And Irish whip. And again delivering an Irish whip. Well, that was a very nice single-man double-team move. Stomp, a second stomp. And a slap to the face, shot to the midsection, and a clubbing blow to the jaw. Kick to the midsection. And the Shepard Dragon body slam and toss to the side. Well, Tony Maroney is just shaking his head. Double knees, bringing up his knees. And elbow strike. An Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Kick to the ribs, kick again, and roundhouse kick. I can't believe he had that in him. And a stomp to the midsection, and paint brushing Tonga Tua's face. I think he's trying to brush the paint off Tonga's face with those kicks. Now I know for a fact those are not tattoos. I have no idea if the Hawaiians actually do tattoo their faces or not. And what's he doing here? And guillotine on the top rope. Knee strike. Knee strike again, and kick to the back and knee strike. And Shepard rolling out of the ring to catch a breather, while Tonga is Irish whipped over the top rope onto the floor. And Tony slides underneath the ring. Now this may be no count out, no DQs, but the falls have to be in the ring. And a kick to the top of the head. And Tonga Tua back in the ring. And cuts off Shepard from picking that table up. And Irish whip over the top rope onto the floor. How'd that table get in the ring? I must have blinked. And a knee strike to the chest. And scissor kick. And Tonga back up, and looks like Tonga Tua's going for a toy. Pulls out a steel chair. And a takedown, and Tonga Tua with a chair shot to the midsection of the Shepherd. And a clubbing blow on the made man, Tony Maroney. Drop the chair. On the shoulders, and dragging him around, and roll the dice, snake eyes. And a kick to the chest. And Tony Maroney is trying to choke the life out of Tonga Tua, and a double compression to the chest. Probably knocking the wind out of Tonga Tua's chest, causing Tonga Tua to get out of the ring to catch a breather. He's definitely going to have to do that at least. And Shepherd with an ankle lock. Well, lets him go. Kick to the chest. And slams his knee into the mat. And Tonga picks up Tony Maroney. And a side slam. The Shepherd, not Tonga Tua, sorry. And Tonga Tua grabs the kendo stick. Elbow strike, making the Shepherd let go. Uppercut. And Irish whip over the top rope not onto the floor. Kendo stick to the floor, between the eyes. And a second one. And Tonga breaks the kendo stick on Tony Maroney's chest. Yeah, for those of you who are thinking that kendo sticks just make noise, those things are made of bamboo. They sting like a fuck. And yeah, in my active career, I've been knocked with more than a few of those. And yeah. And a punch to the side. And Tony Maroney with an uppercut to the back of the head. Worst place to hit someone, in my opinion. And double knees right onto the table. And mounted punches. Stomp to the midsection. And Tony picks up the steel chair. And that just hangs it into the mat. And Mafia cutter. And Tonga's been busted open. And the ref did him a count 1. And a second Mafia cutter, but this time on the Shepherd. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And picks him up. And Tony Maroney with a running powerbomb. And a club to the back. Tonga Tua grabs the steel chair. He just drops the chair. I think he changed his mind. No, he picks it back up and delivers right across the head of the Shepherd. And puts it right back in the turnbuckles. Goes to the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Well, Tonga Tua just earned himself another shot at the CAW Intercontinental Championship. We definitely have to have a look at the replays of this match. Yeah, I think, that was the move that ended this match. Or was it? Yeah, 1, 2. No, that wasn't the move. And the running powerbomb. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, the Surfing Super Freak, Tonga Tua. And Tonga Tua is going to have to report himself to Nurse Banshee before he leaves to get himself, stitched up. Something that no wrestler on the CAW roster wants to do. Unfortunately, you did miss most of the show. You're now down to the main event. But this will be uploaded right after the show onto YouTube. And now it's time for the main event of the evening. Wait, before I do anything, I messed something up here. I need to quickly fix this. So please listen to our sponsor. Doctor, just buy our shit already.
What to do? Yeah. You think you could tell us what to win?
Alright, that's fixed. Yeah, that sponsor is really, really pushy with his products, isn't he? I don't know if I want to bloody buy a tube of meat paste. I mean, why the fuck would you brush your teeth with that? But either way, 2 weeks ago, Hanneke Fairhall won this opportunity in a very epic triple threat match. And now, her redemption story could conclude tonight, as her attitude was a bit shifty earlier in the year. But, well, Lila Fausto helped her snap out of it, and now her redemption story could end tonight here in CAW. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention please? The following is your main event of the evening, and it is for the CAW Women's Championship. Introducing first, now I honestly hope Hanneke Fairhall is actually going to be, well, in good competitive spirits, considering at XPWL's Thanksgiving of Pain, she did capture a championship. I'm trying to look through my notes to find out what championship it was. Oh, that's right, it was the Empress of the Ring Championship. Well, I guess Hanneke tonight has a chance to be known as Hanneke 2 belts. You know, that rule that only one wrestler can have 2 championships only counts with one roster's championships. I mean, I'll put it this way. Sonya Blade, the CAW International Women's Champion, cannot challenge the Dragon Lady, or whoever is the champion after this show, for that championship while she holds the Intercontinental Championship. Champions from other rosters can come over and try their luck. The reason why I'm not doing the intros is because, well, it's a championship match. Intros are done later. And here comes the champion. And the roar of the dragon, here she comes. Now, I have said several times I'm surprised that no company signed Dragon Lady. Well, I guess I have to eat those words now because, well, she signed on to GCA. She was at their last pay-per-view. She wore that championship down to the ring, which is something I'm actually very surprised that other promotions allow other champions from other promotions to wear the belts to the ring. And this is the part of the Dragon Lady's entrance I hate, because I swear she's going to set something on fire. Normally, people will have a bit of alcohol in their mouth to actually help with fire breathing like that. Dragon Lady does not need to do that at all, because that fire is her fire, her natural fire. And she just put that stick out with a bucket of water on that side of the ring. And there's a better look at the Intercontinental, at the CAW Women's Championship belt. Beautiful belt, I've got to say. Introducing first, the challenger from Mobius. She is the Flying Puma, Hanneke Fairhall. And her opponent, she is the CAW Women's Champion from Yamagata, Japan. This is the Dragon Lady. And here comes the championship ceremony. The belt gets handed to the referee. Ref will show the opponent. And once he throws it up in the air, the championship is now officially on the line. Okay, Hanako is ready. The Dragon Lady is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And Hanako with a kick to the midsection and a face buster already in the match. And Dragon Lady slowly got up. Kick to the midsection. And Hanako with a, looks like she's attempting the razor's edge, but Dragon Lady slipped out of it with an arm drag takedown. And a knee strike to the side of the head. And leg sweep takedown. And Hanako with a springboard drop kick. Didn't look like she caught any of that, but I think she caught her in the lower back. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. The Dragon Lady is actually a 2,000-year-old Eastern Dragon. She actually has the kind of powers that could cause Armageddon, but she limits her power and her fur in this human form on purpose so she can give her opponents a fighting chance. Because what's the point of being overpowered if you don't have any challenge, right? Just ask Saitama that. And no, CAW will not hire Saitama. I think we'd rather not have matches end in one punch, thank you. An Irish whip, leg trip, takedown. And Hanako gets back in the ring. And I think the crowd right now is attempting a stage dive-like maneuver, but the Dragon Lady stepped aside. And drop kick. And looks like she was going to do a spine buster, and a leg drop to the midsection. Kick to the back of the knee. Picks her up. And Irish whip and trips. Club to the back. And slap to the chest. Another one. Kick to the midsection. Slap to the chest. Kick to the midsection. And Irish whip. Trips over. And she's going for that bell lock, but Anaconda Vice I meant. But she better get back in the ring. Titles can only change on a pinfall or submission, not countouts or DQs. Well, Dragon Lady definitely not the one to take a cheap victory. And Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Back elbow strike. And roundhouse kick to the midsection. And the hip attack. Yeah, I refuse to call that the tail sweep. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And the Dragon Lady is absolutely shocked at that one. And Dragon Lady picks up Hanako, and it looks like it's now time to protect the Horde with the Dragon Lock. Is she going to make Hanako tap, snap, or nap? And the ref there to make sure. No, ref waves it off as Hanako breaks out of it with a back elbow strike. But being that in that for that long, probably took it out of her. Alley-oop. And knee slammed into the mat. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Hanako shocked at that one. And face buster from the suplex position. And Hanako going to the top rope. Swanton bomb. And Hanako picks up the Dragon Lady. Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Kick to the midsection. And a hesitation drop kick to the chest. And Hanako going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. That was last week. Kick to the lower back. And slams arm into the mat. And Hanako picks the Dragon Lady up. Kick to the midsection. And ace cutter. Dives into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Bloody hell, that was a good, fast-paced match. We definitely have to see the replays of this match. And there was the hip attack. Yeah, I'm not calling it a tail swing. I refuse to. Let's see how close this was. From the Wile E. Coyote cam, that was close. And I think that was the start of the end for the Dragon Lady. 1, 2, and yep, there. And that was the move that ended the match, the Ace Cutter. 2, and there it goes. Now let's get the official word. Here is your winner and new CAW Women's Champion, Anarchy. Bloody hell, I guess her redemption story has just been fulfilled tonight. How long has it been since she's held a title in CAW alone? Well, congratulations, Hanneke Fairhole. You've definitely earned that one. Now go out and celebrate. Preferably not with Betty Dundee. But that's our show for tonight. Now, like we normally do, let's check to see the news feeds if there's any injuries. Or any other news things that have to happen. Okay, news. And it looks like Neko Dark has been officially cleared, and that's all the information we got. Alright, well that's our stream for this week. Thank you for watching. And see you this Thursday night, or Friday morning, depending on in the world you are, for CAW Thursday Night Anarchy. And because this weekend is the Splatfest and Splatoon 3, I will also be streaming periodically Splatoon number 3. I have joined Team Grass. Alright, that's our show. Thank you for watching. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have yourselves a good one, and be safe in the world, no matter where you happen to be. Right. I need to go have a look backstage, because I swore I saw Scalan back there. I mean, I must have been seeing things. Bloody hell.